What up, y'all? It's your boy DJKillzownJones, and what up? What up, y'all? It's your boy DJKillzownJones, and today I'm addressing some things that were said about me last week and the week prior, um, and my opportunists. Am I exploiting the artists in my city? Um, and many people have told me that that I was crazy for even wanting to help or to be a part of the St. Louis hip hop scene. And I thought of myself as a maverick, as somebody who um, wanted to really help, really to shake up, uh, really shake up what was going on in the city. Um, I wanted to support everybody. And I'm from St. Louis, if y'all didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Patchwork Ghost for this for the lanyard and this pen. I got this at Mo Game Time. Shout out my boy Rich and them over there. But you know, shout out Bay for the shirt. But yeah, man, it's it's hurtful when people say that I've you know I'm an opportunist, or or I came to do work, first of all. So my whole sole goal was to help the scene, help it grow, help it flourish, help people get their voice heard, you know. And I've realized that unless you are a big outlet, unless you are a big celebrity or somebody who is giving an opportunity or selling an opportunity, we can't work together, you know. And I've detailed numerous times on what how what companies to reach out to, the Mic Check Globals, the STL Hip Hops, the Addictive Dopenesses, the Midwest Mixtapes. These people, you know what I'm saying? I've shared this information freely. How am I being an opportunist? You feel me? I've had. Let me show you. Let me show you all right here. I have given myself, I gave up my career because I listened to people, say, oh well, you're good on staying up on who the latest, hip hop artists, or um these are some news posts from my old blog slash website. I'm making a new one right now. Um, you're good on talking about what's going on in the game, and you give a fresh perspective. You're good on that. You're really good on that. So you should do that. You should post. You should tell people about. Um, you should tell people about what's going on in your city, and then I did that. You know what I'm saying? I did that. I interviewed a lot of people from the city and from the area, and I did my best, at this particular point to showcase that. So when people say that I'm being an opportunist, and that's just that. Like, I mean, that's just that. I mean, I can go to Instagram right here and and show you that is just my platform. you know, my blog and my YouTube. Like uh if you go to my social media, you know, if you go to my social media, you go to if you go to like my Instagram, that uh you'll see that I support the city regardless if I'm doing anything with people in the city. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to my Instagram so y'all can see it real quick. And I just, you know, I feel like when certain things happen in the city, like when artists make comments or say they're gonna make projects, I'm commenting on it, asking a question. I mean no harm or no foul or whatever, and I'm gonna offer my honest opinion. This is, you know, my Instagram. Y'all can follow me on there. But you know, here is, you know, Dark. Here is Junior. Here is Chop Squad DJ with Mike Check Global. Um, Here, you know, I'm gonna just keep going down, like, and show y'all, like, you know, and this is the thing. These are the things that I've done. You know, these are the things that I've done, and these are the things that I've set out to do for the scene. There's Rob Redeem right there. Uh, you know, video talking about Lil St. Louis and 21 Savage. Just I'm gonna just keep going down. Just keep going down. You know, bought the music. You feel me? Um, Kevo. Like, I mean, I can keep going on and on and on, but I'm not here to talk about. I just wanted to show y'all that instead of just talking about it, because what I'm focusing on right now is myself. Because, like I said, if you're not a big outlet, if you're not a big, and that's on me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I need to be big. That's why I'm focused on traveling right now. Actually, getting new equipment, DJing, throwing my own events, trying to get, I'm gonna play, the city artists or whatever. Like, I don't have hate in my blood because, people think I'm trying to come up. But, everything that I've had, I've always, even with my YouTube and people, my subscribers know, like, I've always worked. I've always had, multiple streams of income or more than one. I don't just rely on YouTube views or SoundCloud plays. Like, I had my target practice mixtape series for that. So, for St. Louis artists until SoundCloud shut it down because I was mixing new, you know, I was reaching, mixing national, international artists, and regional artists, and trying to get people to get up on some of this music. We had a lot of success, with Lil St. Louis and Dutch Jackson and a lot of people like that. So, and certain people, got exposure that otherwise would not have gotten exposure. So, I don't know what else to say, man. Like, I do this as, I've pretty much been doing this as a labor of love. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to, people have been just saying, yo, just do you get the money? You know what I'm saying? Don't, forget about the scene. But it's hard for me to get about the scene because, the scene is one of the things that if people have more inspirations, and I seen that with Nelly and Chinky and Jaquan and Huey and all of them, when people have more inspiration to do better. I'll say inspiration because there's more than one person. So if you have more than one person and you had the teams doing well, you had a lot of jobs coming to St. Louis. Like, when you have those things that are encouraging people to do better in their lives, you know what I'm saying? It gets them and inspires them to do better. So if the artists are doing well, then the city is going to want to do well. People are going to want to do well. You feel me? So I never wanted to be one of them people that I go off and be successful because really I've been coasting it. You know what I'm saying? I could be doing more, and I will be doing more educationally. vocationally, business wise, I could do more. You know what I'm saying? If I really push myself and really do more, I've just been sitting back and I've been enjoying life. You know what I'm saying? Because and trying to enjoy my family. These things, and then you know, when I was chasing the money, I was unhappy. So I tried to come back to the scene and try to talk about some things, make conversation, and then I was met with animosity. I was met with death threats. I was met with these different things because I didn't see eye to eye. I wasn't bigging them up. You know what I'm saying? Or I wasn't, somebody told me I should have inboxed these people. Like, they don't know me. Y'all don't know me from Adam. You know what I'm saying? And I just got, and the other reason why I stopped inboxing people, because I'm not a fan. I'm a man and I'm a brand. You feel me? And, I'm starting to realize that, the way that I carry myself, certain places may or may not have to be different. But I'm not gonna be coming around, going to these shows, listening to this music, buying this music and things of that nature when I'm going to try to help you. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, and like I said about the brand being bigger, but I look at people like Say Cheese, I look at people like Academics that when they were starting off, the artists welcomed them with open arms, even though, even in Chicago and Houston, where it was a lot of gang banging, drug selling, a whole bunch of other things going on, still those people respected that they had outlet, that they had somebody talking about them, that wasn't the news media always trying to paint a certain picture. I mean, they kept it real, they kept it raw, they kept it uncut. You know what I'm saying? And I just live in a city, unfortunately, that if a person ain't kissing your behind, then it's a diss. If a person isn't isn't agreeing with you, then it's a diss. So, I'm getting back to, as y'all can see, I'm getting back to more nerd content. I'm gonna cover music, but I'm gonna be to cover more gaming news stories, along with some of the things. I'm mixing up my content. I'm doing more positive content. Not just because of the YouTube ad policy or the changes on YouTube or the changes on the different platforms, just because I need positivity in my life. You feel me? Dealing with these toxic people, you know what I'm saying? You got these people coming up off the street, they making records, they want people to support them, but they treat everybody else as a fan if they can't totally change their life. You know what I'm saying? And they're not working, and including myself, I'm not working as hard as I can be. And the other people aren't working as hard as they can be. They're waiting on opportunities. They're waiting on things when I said what I said about the protesting, I meant that. Like, I felt like a lot of artists, they jumped down the street to protest and really just to promote their album. They used the plight of the people to promote their album. A lot of people, same thing. They used the drug dealing and the dope selling to further their career and their music. You know what I'm saying? That's what's funding it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to ever criticize nobody's life. I'm just saying I just want people to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? And I'll say this, Lil St. Louis, a lot of people got mad that I got hooked up with Mike Check Global. The reason why I got hooked up with Mike Check Global was because Lil St. Louis and his manager hooked me up with Mike Check Global, and I was working with them for a time. And then me and the owner, Darius Robbins, decided that it would be best for me to do my own thing because I was working with them, but that wasn't really what I wanted to do. I wasn't passionate about being a artist relations representative. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't passionate about doing it. What I was passionate about, I was doing it already, and I made a vow to myself that until I get to where I need to go, I'm not clicking up with nobody. I'm not, doing no, business deals and no partnerships. I thank God for those because I learned so much from those. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not upset with those people or in any way. But I've seen, that certain people, man, you're not gonna be able to work with everybody, and everybody's not gonna be able to not gonna like you. So I just, like I said, man, I never everything I got in here, you know, was based on the work that I've done. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't based on I didn't even make that much money off of these interviews. Let me go back to the interviews right quick on YouTube. So on YouTube, when you're making it, when you make, let's just go like, if I look at these interviews, like, you know, if we're gonna be 110% honest about it, like I didn't make that much money off these interviews. Like I barely made money off of these interviews. Let me just show you guys real quick. I'm not gonna play anything, but like, this is my boy Jason, and he's been one of the person, Robot DJ6. He has been grateful. Dr. Dan the Pancake Man, he has been, he was grateful. You feel me? And I didn't have that many views. This was back when, he was still on the come up. Now, you know, he's doing big things. Like everybody who's been on this list is doing something big, now. Like uh, uh, Rebel Waters. Like he's doing something. He's doing a fest, and he's got like 20 artists, and people coming in from out of town. And Robert Dean, he's flying all over the city. Tony Roper is I think celebrating her third or fourth year at what is it 95 what is it 95.5, I forget the name of it, like it's R&B and hip hop and R&B. Is it Magic 95? I forget what it is, but Star Clipper is celebrating. Think about their second and third year at their new location. Midwest Monstars are still together. Just all these people, man. Laudy, is bigger than ever. Tef Poe is still performing and still like one of the people that I consider genuine. As far as his humanitarian efforts, he never switched up, never did, never it never was a lick for him as far as the struggle. Our City Game Company, Game Haven. Our city has expanded to a new location. Game Haven has expanded. They haven't expanded to a new location, but they have expanded their business. They have more games. They have more events. They have, what I'm saying. Toy Man is is approaching his 30-year anniversary. I got a chance to interview Murphy Lee and Keywan. They're celebrating, I think, I forget how many years of independence, right? And I think I want to say almost 10 years of being independent. So like everybody that I did, and I didn't make money from these interviews. You feel me? I wasn't paid for these interviews. I wasn't incentivized. I wasn't given any incentives to do these interviews. I did it as a labor of love. So when people tell me that I'm an opportunist, when people tell me, you know what I'm saying, I'm using St. Louis as a come up, it's really like, let me put it to y'all this way. The art, if I was going to use them as a come up, I haven't even interviewed the hottest artists. Like I haven't interviewed of our time. I haven't interviewed LA Foes. I haven't interviewed Three Problems. I haven't interviewed, King B, Doughboy Jr. I haven't interviewed those people. I got a chance to interview Tef Poe, but as far as the other people that are just steaming hot, the heavy G's, I haven't interviewed those people. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't come from, is this going to benefit me? Because people have done that to me in the past, have used me and used my connects, you feel me, to come up. You feel me? And then they lead me to the side. But I've never done that to the city. All I ask for is respect. Like I said with Lil St. Louis and his manager, Milk the Game, they told me straight up, yo, your fan base and your platform is not big enough. And they were just honest. That's all I want to do. Don't say that you want to work with me and then you don't. I just need yes and a no. But as far as the St. Louis hip hop scene, I'm getting back to the geek and nerd scene. I'm right now trying to work, make sure I have my schedule open so where I can be more active on that scene, more active in my church, more active in being able to spend more time with my family. Be able to go to school, things of that nature. Get a new job. Look for a new opportunity, because I never want people to feel like no. I get up and go. I go to work every day. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not at work, I'm working on. Let me show you what I'm working on actually right now. Like when I'm not working, like right now, we're working on. I'm gonna just go ahead and show you all this. The Beats and Bits website. This is just a landing page right here. There's nothing really to it. And then we had a Beats and Bits podcast. I had to upload. Actually, when I get through with this, later on today, I'm gonna upload some more episodes. So, again, I don't do this. This is just the page. Like you guys can go follow it. I'm gonna put it in the description. Like I don't do this as my primary source of income. It's a passion of mine. I got to make sure I got to get back to uploading these episodes. And I show love to everybody, big, small, short, or tall. So I don't have I don't have a motive other than I want to see everybody eat and I want to see everybody win. I don't have a motive for doing this. So I just want to clear these things up that was said about me. Clear these things up that were, these things that were misconstrued about me. And I hope that all my subscribers and the people that are watching me for the first time, if you've seen this on YouTube or Facebook or whatever, I don't want what I said or what other people have said. If this is the first time that you're being introduced to me, to ever be misconstrued or ever to be misunderstood, because that's not me. That's not my character. I was taught from an early age, to I was taught from an early age to get things done on your own, not to depend on anybody but God, but Christ, what I'm saying, but the Holy Spirit. I am a Christian. I'm not perfect, and I've said some things that I should not have said and done things that I should not have done. But, it comes from a genuine place. Like I don't want to, I don't like lying to people. I don't like using people. And I'm honest. If I'm wrong, I'm honest. But I don't feel like maybe the way I delivered those statements or delivered those videos, maybe I was wrong on how I delivered them, but the message that I had, like I said, man, like I don't like the fact that people would diss me or, brush me off to the side, but then you want me to come to your event. You want me to pay to be a part of your event. You know what I'm saying? You want me to chase you around for an interview. Just a yes or no answer will do. I don't, I've been rejected so many times for things, but I respect those people because they had the courage just to say no, or if it's business, it's just a yes or no thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just a yes or no thing. It's not rocket science, So I just wanted to just clear this up, man. Like I said, I don't have no beef. I don't want no beef, and I'm a peaceful guy. I'm a peaceful person. Because, like I said, I had to take the long way. I didn't sell drugs. I didn't, engage in the illegal, illicit activity. I don't smoke or drink. I don't, do these things. And I don't do drugs. I try to do these things because, I have things that, that I've worked for and things that I have to lose. So I'm not going to be going back and forth with people or doing things for people that aren't appreciative of it. Now, I said I wasn't going to, do things for the city, but if the person is appreciative, if a person is respectful, and even if they say no, what I'm saying, that's a person I still will respect and even support because they've able to say no in a respectful way. But if you come to me and you're disrespectful and you're threatening me and you know what I'm saying, that right there I'm not going to tolerate. So instead of going back and forth with you, instead of arguing with you, instead of making things be bigger than what they need to be, I'm just going to keep my distance away from you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to leave you alone. I'm going to delete you off of social media. I'm not going to speak to you if I ever see you. I'm not in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be something that I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to. I'm not trying to impress nobody. I'm not trying to be accepted. That went away a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? That has died over the years because I realized everybody don't need to work with everybody, and everybody don't fit in or click well or gel well with everybody. And I'm cool. I don't have a jail record. I didn't have to sell drugs. I didn't have to engage in illegal activity. I didn't have to do those things. I chose not to do those things. And it was I had the same experience and the same hardships just as you had. I had a loving family, a loving mother who worked hard for everything. She never, sold her body. She never sold drugs. She never was violent towards anybody, and she worked hard for everything that she wanted out of life. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have my father, but at the same time, I'm still a man. I still conduct business as a man, and whatever problems that I had socially, like a lot of my friends and friends are dead or in jail trying to live a lifestyle or trying to hang around those who have lived a lifestyle that is not conducive to them. And I just decided from a young age that I was never going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I sold Yu-Gi-Oh cards and, traded comics and sold comics and would go out and would try to wash cars and rake leaves and mow lines and do things the legal way, and go to school, volunteered and did a mentoring program and tried to be there for the people that were in my community. I have, broken up when I was living in the hood and when I was in the neighborhood, because I didn't have the means to not be in the neighborhood or be away from it. Like I had to operate and live in that neighborhood. I was always the voice of reason. I was always the person that tried to stay away from conflict, and that would be a last resort. That would be, something if somebody was trying to put their hands or harm me. Like I'm a law-abiding citizen. So I had no interest or need or whatever. So when people tell me that they had to do something to survive or they had to, everybody has to make a choice. You know what I'm saying? And I just chose the road less traveled. And I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody. I'm just saying, hey, you can keep the popularity, you can keep the clout, you can keep whatever, but I'm not going to bow down to you because you're a good artist or you're a good DJ or producer or promoter or whatever you are, or kiss your behind because you're good at something and you may get a little money making it, because money does not make me. I make the money. You know what I'm saying? I've never asked anybody or needed anybody for nothing. I was blessed. You know what I'm saying? I never had to beg nobody. And I'm not going to start now. So this is DJKillzownJones. Make sure y'all like, comment, tell me how you feel. Share this video, subscribe. And when this is what I need everybody to do. Subscribe, like, comment, favorite, subscribe. I'm going to go over here real quick. I want everybody to go to the video right here. Um, hit the subscribe button, okay, and then you're gonna hit um, send me notifications for this channel. You know, I'm gonna unclick that, but I'm gonna just say, matter of fact, just hit it, save, and then you'll get every video. You can sit up here, and you can check out my other channel that I have. I'm gonna upload on there as well. My backup channel, same deal. Just subscribe, hit the notifications. You know, like that's it. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on on all these different places. Like I said, man, I'm on everything. So you can follow me on Facebook, Google Plus. I'm Twitter. You can do all of that. And especially Beats and Bits. I need everybody to follow me on Beats and Bits. This is my private page right here. So my public page right here. So I need everybody to follow me. I need everybody to go to Beats and Bits podcast. I need everybody to go and bookmark beatsandbits.com. Add it to your RSS feed. I need everybody to, go on SoundCloud, follow Beats and Bits, and turn notifications on. I need everybody to do that. We got a Beats and Bits group. We can ready to crack that back open. Just join that, follow that, and follow Beats and Bits on Twitter. Like, these are the things you want to support. What I have going on. Support. Getting interviews. Follow us on Instagram, Beats and Bits. Follow me at DJKillzownJones. Tag artists. DM me. Artists, tag them. You want to do an interview? Hey, it those are the things that you do to help us out. Me and Breezy with the podcast. Me and myself, we have a Patreon, we have a PayPal. Pretty soon we have a GoFundMe, Kickstarter, all of that for the show, for the website, for the YouTube. So we get new equipment, new laptops, hard drives, mics, everything else like that. Like I've spent maybe $350 on the website. I got to spend another $3,500 for new laptops and surfaces and things of that nature. So when I go to the conventions and in camera, and I think really $5,000 for the camera, for the equipment, new TV and new monitors and stuff like that for the gaming. For that right there, for video intros, outros, a banner with all the information on it, t-shirts, merchandise. Like these are the things that we're going to be doing, and we're doing out of our pocket, to bring you guys good, top-notch quality content. And it's just, like I said, man, it's a labor of love, man. Like I've never been a person who has tried to get over on the scene, or who has tried to take advantage of the scene. Like I've always been a person who's given. The old DJKillzownJones site, as far and then travel and everything else that I did, gas, and I spent well over $3,000, even my own music. You know what I'm saying? Just all of it, man. I spent well over $10,000, and I still got to spend another $20,000 to really make this pop. I got to spend $5,000 for the marketing and promotions and things of that nature. Like that's pretty much where I'm at. And I want to be able to have this platform and the Beats and Bits platform to pay the creators, to pay the artists, to give the artist something, in return. And then just, for myself, really just to be financially stable, debt free, stress free, and if people want to give and want to see, the facilities and the presentation, and everything else to grow. You know, my look or whatever, you know, my whatever. Like if I get rich, um, it'll be because the people who want to donate. Like I don't want to have advertisements. I don't want to have YouTube come in and dictate what I do and what I say, because you know we can't get monetization. You know what I'm saying? I want to have my own website just in case when YouTube kicks the bucket, when Facebook, all I still have beatsandbits.com, and I have my new website, um, my new personal website where people can listen to my music. They could book me for events, those things, and to just have more and just be funded by the people. That's what I'm doing right now. So, you know, like I said, you know, even just subscribing and liking and sharing the video and commenting and telling other people to do the same, and putting notifications on, that helps a lot too, to get the message out there, to see where I'm coming from. So, you know, for my city, I apologize if people took things the wrong way. Like I said, I don't want no beef or no smoke. You know, we don't have to take it there. You know, and a lot, I feel like I'm not gonna say that I let you down or I'm failing or whatever, but I feel like I got a lot of work to do. So this is Big Killzone, DJKillzownJones. Remember the name, remember you lame, and if you hit the subscribe button, we a family. It's the Killzone Army. Remember our name, and remember you lame. I'm out. Peace, blessings, one love, and God bless. Like the homie hip hop gamers say, I'm out. Peace.